Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Movie Talk. Today we're going to be talking about Pixels. That's right, Pixels. If you have not seen the trailer came out earlier this week, and yes, I saw the trailer and I was like, looks interesting. I'm kind of excited about it because I love those old school games, but then I'm kind of like, oh, movie looks like it might not do that well. I'm just kind of like, I really don't know where I stand. I want to see it. I'm going to go see it, but I don't have any high hopes for it. But then I do want it to do very well. It's a very interesting concept. So let's get this out going. So we sent out a message in the 80s, with a bunch of, our pop culture, what's going on around that time. And, we sent a lot of, gameplay footage of, Pac-Man, the Centipede, Space Invaders. Then you have Pong, and they take the message the wrong way. The extraterrestrials take the wrong way, and they said, "Screw you guys! We're gonna attack you guys with your own video games." So when they attack us, as you see in the trailer, you had Pac-Man going across the screen. He eats a bus, or you see the bus. No, he's in a fire truck, and the fire truck starts pixelating as well. So this is a pretty cool concept. It's based on a short film called Pixels, and it's gonna be linked in the description below if you guys want to see the original, little short film that was done that made this, that turned into a big budget film, which is basically $110 million to make this movie. I'm kind of excited to see it, but I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know. So out the gate we have Adam Sandler, who's gonna be in it, and so plot wise, it's him and a few other people are trying to save the world from this invasion, which is kind of weird. So you have Kevin James, who plays the president of the United States, who comes in and issues out a... If you hear any loud music, that's the next door neighbors playing music really loud. Yeah. So Kevin James is the president, and he hires Adam Sandler, a bunch of other different people, to come in and to deal with this. Have Peter Dinklage in there as one of the retro gamers. You have Josh Gad, who's playing one of the other players, and you have Michelle Monaghan, who's in it as well. Then you have Ashley Benson, who's also another gamer who's coming in to help out. And then I thought it was pretty cool. They had Brian Cox in there, which is pretty awesome as well. But I think the funniest casting member is Sean Bean. Now, is this gonna be a movie where he doesn't die in? Let's see, because he did die in the National Treasure, but will this be another movie, or will he die in this one too? Will he be pixelated? We'll see. We're gonna have to wait and see on that one. But to have Sean Bean in there is pretty cool. It's coming out July 24th. So yeah, mark that date in your calendar, because if you have not marked it off, and if you're not kind of iffy about it, but I think it's gonna be bigger amongst the people who love like old school gaming, like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and all that. They released the posters, and look at these posters. These posters are phenomenal. You have Pac-Man over there gobbling up Oakland or San Francisco. I don't remember which side. I had to get a good look at it. I just saw the poster. I was like, that's fucking awesome. I want that poster. Then you had a Space Invader coming down. There's they have a Donkey Kong one too, but it sucks. It's from it's the back view, and I was like, oh, it could have been a better picture. Then you have the Centipede one, which is pretty cool. These are pretty cool posters to have. I wouldn't mind getting one of those posters as well. So you have Pac-Man, who's also, even in the trailers they said Pac-Man's a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. So, he's a bad guy. They use little Mini Coopers as the ghosts. Pinky, Blinky, Inky, and Clyde. Yes, the ghost. His name is Clyde, the orange one. His name is Clyde. Fortunately, everybody else has a name that matches except for Clyde. Clyde's the odd man out. So yeah, and I also played Pac-Man earlier this week, and I put in for my Throwback Thursday yesterday because in honor of the Pixel and for Pac-Man that's gonna be in the movie. So, the movie itself, it's a pretty cool concept. I just have no idea how well this movie's gonna do. It's gonna be kind of... Sorry, I thought I heard somebody. I thought it's just gonna be kind of weird. It's definitely something that's different. We have never seen anything like this at all. But you have outside of them, so it's gonna be a comedy. So I'm kind of weary about how it's gonna be. Yeah, it's It's a very hard line. So from what we see from the trailer alone, it basically is a simple storyline. I mean, you know, you send a message out to aliens. The aliens said, "Screw you guys. We're gonna attack you guys with your own kind of favorite technology that you sent our way by, you know, sending out some video games to kill you guys." So yeah. So I mean, it's a pretty cool concept. It's totally different from having like actual aliens coming in and attacking us. They send our own stuff to come at us. Now, you have Adam Sandler, who's going to be basically the lead actor in this one, of course. Then you have Peter Dinklage in there as a supporting cast member. I mean, he's sporting a mullet, guys. A mullet. I mean, that was pretty awesome. I was like, that's kind of cool. Then you have another actor playing the guy who created Pac-Man. You know, it would have been kind of cool to have the original guy, but of course he probably wouldn't have been age appropriate, or he probably just said, "Screw you guys, I'm not gonna do it." Or I didn't check to see if he's still alive, but I think he is still alive. But anyways, but that going down, I mean, you know, that pretty cool image of him going up to him, talking to him, and he just bites his hand. You see his hands just slowly pixelating, and he's just running away and screaming. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, if you have not seen the trailer itself, I mean, check it out. And, you know, most people that are going to be checking this out, most likely kids, you know, like with like young kids, people are going to see with their kids, because it's going to be like a family kind of movie. Oh, just drop my paper. And mostly people who've played video games in the 80s are definitely going to go check it out for nostalgia reasons, you know, to see their characters come up on screen again. But this time it's not going to be like, you know, like Wreck-It Ralph, which was, I mean, it was a phenomenal movie, beautifully done. So this would be totally different, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's gonna be a hit or miss. And I think I'm gonna take a bet. I'm gonna go out there and say this. It'll probably break even on what it made. It'll probably make 110 million, or just barely make it. I don't know if it'll, you know, break box office records. I'm saying it's going to make the 110 million that it made back to make it, or just barely make that. So that's my guess for that movie. Let me know what you guys saw of the trailer, because I mean that trailer was phenomenal. And I'll be seeing you guys around for more movie talk, more movie curses, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys around. Okay, bye.